Hello and welcome to the speed build of Bar on 13th, a Halloween themed bar named after the Friday the 13th Jason movies. So I'm gonna be honest, this bar really isn't that Halloween themed outside of the name. There is a severe lack of pumpkins, skeletons, cobwebs, spiders, and all that other spooky stuff. However, the name kind of will fix all of that for us in the loose Halloween themed color palette. So I want to do things a little bit differently this voiceover since it is October and Halloween is my favorite time of year. I wanted to just boast about Halloween movies and also let me know in the comments down below what your favorite Halloween movie is. But as we move between the two sections of this bar, I will lightly touch on it and then just kind of blab. I want to talk to y'all a little bit to be a little bit more sociable. So really quick, when you first walk in, you have the main entrance of the bar, which is very different from the rest of it. The furniture in here is very light. I chose a light colored couch by Peacemaker, armchairs by Sunday Sims, and I just wanted it to feel a little bit more cozy and inviting, but to kind of keep some loose Halloween theme. The walls are black, and as you see, there is that cat painting that I absolutely love. When you first walk in, that is what you see above like the little check-in area, and I just think it looks so cool. This build is CC, so it will not be up on the gallery. However, I will have the CC listed in the description. It will be a link to my Tumblr because of character restraints in the YouTube description box. However, it will all be there. So when we get into the main section of the bar, I will talk about it, and also there will be another movie reference in there. Okay, so let's blab. Halloween is my favorite, like I said, and my favorite Halloween movie is Saw 2. The Saw franchise as a whole I really love, but primarily the first 3 movies. The 4th one is alright. The 7th one I really did not like at all. I thought it was cheesy, but whatever. Still love the first 3, again the second one being my favorite. I recently watched Spiral, which is on Stars. It was put on there October 8th, and I do like that they said it's from the book of Saw instead of being like a direct Saw movie, unless I'm misunderstanding what the book of Saw means. But I say that because you can tell that it's not like the others, right? So we kind of start to see that I guess the deviation, at least for me, of how John used to carry out the games, the main Jigsaw guy, as the movies kind of went along. But this one is completely different. It has a completely different motive and things of such nature. It was good. Chris Rock is the main character in it, and so it was good. I would watch it again, but I'm not going to boast about it. But I thought it was played out well. The soundtrack though, oh, that soundtrack is good. I added it to my phone. I just had, as soon as the first song played, I said, oh, this is the type of time that we on. Okay, who is hating? Not me. So I think it's only 3 or 4 songs, but my favorite one on there is You Ain't Hard. I recommend. If you like, that type of music, you should definitely go listen to it. So outside of that, what else do I love? The Shining, and you will see a Shining reference in this build. Also, we are into the main part of the bar, and so I wanted to do something different. I wanted to break up some of the textures and get brick in here, but I realized I don't have any brick that I like. So I have these arches by Peacemaker, and I used them a little bit before in some older builds, but I decided to take use of them, and since they were hollow and I didn't know what to put in the middle, I decided to scale up some paintings that I have that I absolutely love. And the overall look, to me, I love this. I've never done anything like this before with putting like paintings and archways. Obsessed. The glass tables are by Peacemaker. No, I'm sorry. The glass tables are by Sunday Sims. The chairs are by Peacemaker. And I went with this dark orange color because I didn't want too bright of an orange, but I wanted to have orange because it is Halloween. As we go along, I will also use these neon lights that are by, I don't want to mispronounce anyone's username, but it's spelled SYBOUBOU, but I use those neon lights to kind of spell out Bar on 13th in the back of the wall. So when we get there, I'll kind of touch on it if I'm not babbling. But back to spooky time. So outside of that is The Shining. I love that movie. First of all, I think it's funny more than I think that it's absolutely more than I think that is scary. But I will say the end of the movie, when you see Jack in the photograph, I still have not been able to figure out how that happens. And maybe we're not supposed to, or maybe I am just completely overlooking something, but I always think that that is very it's been like a nice touch to it. I haven't watched it yet this year, honestly. Typically, I have this tradition where I'll make this list called 31 Days of Halloween, and I'll have a movie to watch every day. Do I watch every movie every day? Not at all. But the goal isn't to watch them, it's just to have them as an option if you want to, whenever you can. Thus far, I've seen, let me see, I watched Spiral. I watched this Denzel Washington movie called Fallen, which was really good. I don't know what's been going on, but like Stars and Netflix has been putting me on like a Denzel, what is it called? Marathon. So I've been watching like all of his movies from the 90s and stuff. And I was already a Denzel fan, but like this just kind of added on to the fandom, but I'm not complaining. So I watched that, and then I feel like there's something else that I watched too, but right now it's not coming to mind. But yeah, so outside of The Shining being my favorites, I didn't want to touch on Michael Myers. So I have always been a huge Michael Myers fan, but I'm gonna be honest, I haven't watched the new movie yet. Maybe it's being dragged on too long. I don't know. What do you guys think? Like, do you think there is a point in time when a movie series or a movie franchise starts to like drag stuff on and it's just like, all right, it's time to hang it up, Buttercup. Like, we get it. Or, you know, if they keep spicing it up and making it different, is it okay? I don't know. I really think it depends. Like, if each movie is strong and like, you know, doesn't start doing too much, or is just kind of like cheesy, then I think it's okay. But sometimes they fall into that sense of just like repetition. Laziness isn't the exact word, but it's just kind of, I could live without this. And I kind of feel like that's what the Halloween franchise is starting to give. But you know, it's such a classic and I do enjoy them, so whatever. However, I would like to go see the new one, and I haven't watched any of the Halloween movies yet. Also, pause really quick. That mirror that's between Red Rum, which is a Shining reference, and Scream is by Harry Felix Andre, I believe, from Bathroom. And I chose it because it has that little smoke detail, so it kind of reminded me of Cobwebs. That's really the reason why I put it there. Outside of this, I do add a few more details, and then we go into the screenshots, but I wanted to finish up a quick things first. So that Child's Play, hilarious. Chucky is so funny, and you know, I feel like I have yet to see a Halloween movie that has actually scared me. I would like to say some of those movies, I can't think of it. What are they called? It's kind of like, not like the Poltergeist, but I can't think of it. But those movies, they don't really scare me too bad. I do watch American Horror Story, but I watch that in like the summertime, you know, but I haven't actually been truly terrified from a movie, or maybe I just haven't seen the right one. I don't know. But Silence of the Lambs is also another one. Really, really love Silence of the Lambs. Oh, there's just so much out there. Again, I talked about Friday the 13th. Carrie is good. Some Halloween, some like Disney movies. Twitches, classic. Absolutely love it. Halloween Town, another classic. Love it so much. I think it's like the third Halloween Town movie. The one was like the revenge of the dude. I can't think of his name. Those are really good. But yeah, so stuff like that. But we're coming close to the end of this video. So thank you so much for watching. Please leave a comment down below. Let me know what you think. Let me know what your favorite Halloween movie is. And yeah, check the description box. And I will see you in the next video.